Hey, what's going on, guys? Joe with OMGRC here. So today, I want to get a little bit of feedback from you guys as far as to what you want to see coming up on the channel. But I want to give you some information when it comes to what I'm going to be doing with this Audi R8. I did say that, maybe want to keep it stock, but I'm probably gonna 6S that anyhow. It needs it. I want extra power in it anyhow. I think it's pretty fun, but once you gotta get a little crazy, right? So I'm going to get a little bit crazy there with 6S power anyhow. Now, am I going to do any speed runs with it? I don't know. We'll see. It's definitely sleek, and it can definitely take those high speeds for sure, because it was nothing to punch it, and it was definitely doing over 40 miles an hour, but it wasn't, there's no sweat for it. So it's a great platform anyhow. Yeah, I had some stuff I didn't like about it as far as the wobbly body that's on there, those plastic shots and shocks, and those uh, body posts that had no holes in them. So anyway, that's it on that part. But the chassis, the suspension, the way it rides anyway is perfect. So I'm down with that. You're probably gonna get some GRP tires put on there because, well, it's gonna give a little bit more of that traction, since it's definitely lacking some traction right now. But it does, when you punch it on 4S, it does pretty well. And on 6S, well, it's gonna scream anyhow. So I'll be doing something on that here. Exactly when, I'm not 100% sure, because I'm gonna need someone to hold the camera to get some pretty good angles when this thing goes flying by. How fast am I really trying to achieve? Well, I guess that's to be determined as far as how fast, until, if it, hopefully everything goes right and stays where it needs to be. It's difficult to find. Is it difficult? Sometimes it is, to find a good stretch that's nice and smooth. It won't disrupt the chassis when you're driving those speeds. The place I ran before, it was pretty good, but it did hit a dip in it, which wasn't caught on camera, and the car got airborne. Like, the front end lifted up, but I had the MP9E in it, and I got off the throttle a little bit, and it brought the front end back down. With this one here, I imagine with the downforce is pretty good, but it'll probably have to be lowered down a little bit so we get less air underneath the chassis. But that's enough on that one. Anyway, what I want to kind of get at was, what you guys kind of want to see in regards to, like, I have the Rage 2.0. I'll be honest with you, I'm not sure what I want to do with that yet. If you guys are looking for the Rage 2.0 from Kyosho, it's the red one. Hit me up. I do have one. As of right now, I can get other ones too, but as far as one I can ship right now. I was going to do a review on it. I'm not really 100% sure if I want to keep it anyhow. And you're probably wondering, like, well, why? Because it's the same platform as my Hellcat. It's the same chassis. But wheels and stuff like that, I don't know. I'm not feeling it so much. And I talked to my buddy as far as from Fresh Squeeze RC, and my boy as far as Brandon on it. But when I got it, I was like, I don't know. I kind of like digging the 1/8 scales, to be honest with you. So I'm like, I don't know. There's some other vehicles I kind of want. I do want one of the HPIs. I'm fiending for an HPI for whatever reason. I really want to get one on the channel, one or two or what have you. I like the WR8. Do I want to spend that money? No. So I don't know if I'm gonna get that one. But the jump shots, I'm looking for a price point too. Like, hey, jump shots been out for a little bit, and a lot of people don't I don't know if I want to get one because of HPIs. You know what? If you like HPI, buy their products. That's all I'm going to say about that, because you're hurting it more not buying their stuff because you're like, well, I don't know what the company is doing. Well, if you don't buy and people don't buy because they're waiting to see what the company is going to do, well, the company's not going to go anywhere if people aren't buying their stuff. So definitely support them, as far as if you're looking for it, and you can come right over to our website too. Buy those parts, keep supporting HPI, because as long as you keep putting back into that company as far as buying their stuff, then they're going to keep thriving. They're going to keep getting more products and everything like that. So definitely I wouldn't write them off as far as HPI and say, well, they were just purchased in a year ago or what have you, and we're kind of waiting to see. Just buy their stuff, man. There's plenty of stuff that's out there. I know some people say, oh, parts support or whatever, but we get parts all the time from HPI. So even Hemi Storm just got an HPI, their chassis or whatever. So HPI, man, they're alive and awake, man. So support them. Support the OMGRC.com as well by buying those parts through us. All right, cool. Anyway, enough about that one. I want to share with you guys also, it's a cool video game. I actually, my boy Brian told me about it. I was like, really? I didn't, but I'm not into the video games as much. But I do play my Xbox One anyway. I always love racing games, and that's pretty much what I buy. I did buy first person stuff before, but really, I'm all about cars, man. So unfortunately, the car that I drive is more of an economical vehicle than it's a sports car vehicle. It's just a Honda four door, because I had to drive pretty far away, like an hour every day, driving back and forth to work. So it was great on gas, and I love the reliability of Honda. Anyway, this video game that I'm gonna talk about here is pretty sweet. I just played it right before, not a sponsor or anything like that, but I definitely thought they were really cool because they're RC related. So it's their VRC World. So if you check them out, I'll put a link in the description below. And you can always, shout us out as far as you can we'll give you our email address. You can put it in there, say, hey, my omgrc@gmail.com, reference me. Cool. I don't know what it'll do or anything like that. I never got in contact with these guys, but I thought definitely pretty cool. So let me give you a little insight on this vehicle. So this is all like legitimate RC vehicles that you can run. There's lots of tunability on here as well. But I actually just started to play it right before because I was trying to change over my information. Anyway, if you buy this little USB adapter here, now I think it's like around $16 US. So you buy this little adapter, then you can hook it up to your receiver. Even if you have an extra one lying around or something with a radio, or if you want to just plug it into your car and it's just sitting there, what have you, it'll power it up. And then you just turn on your radio, calibrate it, whatever, and then you can use your regular 2.4 gigahertz radio and drive these cars on your computer. Pretty sweet. There's very minimal as far as requirements on this thing. This is only requires like Windows XP, hardly anything for, I got a lot more power than that on my computer. So I'm sure most of you guys do. So even if you have an older computer, you should be pretty good to go on that part of it. So I would definitely check this out. And like I said, I'll put a link in the description below. Definitely a cool, something I didn't even know about. And there seems to be quite a few members that are on here as well, just given at certain times they do championships. And then you can pay for this stuff as well. Obviously, you see like the 6 months or whatever. But right now I'm running as free, and I'm not sure how long that lasts for, to be honest with you. But I do like the option of hooking up your own radio, because then you get more used to it. And you can get more drive time in, kind of get a little bit of idea of, looking at it from the grandstands, what have you, from that podium, and driving your RC vehicle, kind of give you that better, maybe help you with depth perception on that part of it, maybe. Anyway, that's that. Very cool. So I definitely appreciate Brian for referencing that to me, because that's cool. Also, just kind of going over this here. If you're looking for any RC vehicles, obviously those brands, man. If you're looking for any, Red Cat, I have it already kind of segregated where it's on its own. So if you're looking at anything R, will be Red Cat related, so it's all on its own. Then everything else is together. And I don't know if you're looking for stuff that's particular by scale or what have you like that. Unfortunately, we don't do it that way right now. Again, maybe once we get maybe more people to working with us, then we can go ahead and categorize that, because it's a lot of work, and I'm trying to update it quicker. And to do it quicker, we don't use the scale as far as, unfortunately. But you can do, like, if you're looking for, I'm looking for a truck. Okay, what truck are you looking for? I'm looking for something, from Charisma. All right, cool. All right, well, you're looking for a crawler. Okay, well, there's a crawler that's there, the Coyote, what have you. There's all that different stuff. I'm looking for something, G-Made, whatever. Definitely have all that stuff as well. The Sawback's pretty awesome. Actually, my buddy Brandon did pick up one from us as well. And it's on his Instagram channel, and I'm sure it's going to be coming up on his YouTube channel if it's not already. Anyway, all kinds of good stuff that's on our website, so definitely check us out. Also, the Tamiya, they have a Mustang that's coming out, and I'm kind of digging that one. $138, not bad at all. So if you're looking for one of those, that's not out as of yet. I don't know when it's going to come out exactly. I don't have any kind of ETA. I'm hoping here in the next month or two would be ideal if it was coming out. It'd be even great if it was next week, because I'm give me one. But it does come with the motor, and it does come with the electronic speed controller, but you will need your radio, you need a battery, you need a receiver, and you need a servo as well. So it's not all together. It's a kit, as they say here. But it looks cool. I like the Mustang anyway, so definitely awesome on that part of it. So, and I would probably switch out, if it came with the motor and the electronic speed control, I'd probably get rid of those things as well, and then go ahead and put my own stuff in there anyway. So it's kind of nice that they do it kind of as a kit. Maybe you can lower it down a little bit more. Don't use your motor or your electronic speed controller, and maybe save a couple more bucks off of it. Maybe drop it down $15 cheaper. That'd be cool. Anyway, that's that on that part of it. But if you are looking for anything else, yeah, definitely let us know. Also, if there's something that's out of stock, give us a call. You can always text us or whatever on that part of it anyway. So, I don't want to make this a long video. It's kind of like a little over 10 minutes as of right now. I just kind of want to go over it because if you are new here, definitely want to have you guys check out the website, support us. We are in the U.S. Anyhow, we don't ship outside the U.S. Typically try to keep it in the, 48 states as far as not really shipping anything. Well, we do ship some stuff we can ship to Hawaii and Alaska. But you want to give us a call on something like that as well, if by chance, so we can price it out for you, because there will be additional cost involved with it unless you live in the 48 states on that part of it. Anything outside the country, unfortunately, we don't do anything like that as well as of now, and I don't think anything going forward as of right at this point in time. But we do have like an eBay store, but we don't really do anything outside the U.S. as of right now, just because of customs, duty fees, all that that stuff kind of. No, not going to get into any of that. So we want to definitely keep this channel mixing it up. So let us know what you think about it, and leave your comments down below. As far as if you're looking for an RC vehicle, let us. I had some people when I went live on Friday. I was like, hey, can you get this or that? Buy multiple things, man. We'll give you a deal. But text us, call us. We'll work something out. All right. If you are new here, definitely consider subscribing. Also, check out, you got it, OMGRC.com. Check out that game, too, that Virtual RC Pro. It looks pretty awesome. Like I said, I'll put the link in the description. Again, not a sponsor or anything like that, but it looked pretty cool, and you could use your radio. So if you're a new driver or something like that, again, it's like $16 for that little USB adapter. I think that's free shipping as well. So it's a pretty small little part, so it doesn't cost them hardly nothing to probably ship it, a couple bucks. And then you're good to go to use your radio. So, and they have some different courses that you can do that are free, like off-road and all that good stuff. So maybe one day they could be a sponsor. I don't know. Anyway, looking for some other sponsors as well. But definitely appreciate you guys always watching. And until next time, this is Joe with OMGRC. You guys take care. Later.